Have you ever thought our planet was unique for having just one moon? Think again. In this video, we'll dive deep into the surprising discovery of Earth's mysterious second moon and its intriguing journey. There are countless secrets behind Kamo'oalawa, the hidden celestial body twisting its way around Earth. One possible explanation is that its Earth-like orbit attracted it due to Earth's strong gravitational pull. Numerical simulations show that its low eccentricity and inclination are not common for captured co-orbital states. How did we discover that Earth had a second moon lesser-known companion in the sky? Back in 2016, Time magazine brought to light an exciting discovery: Earth's mini-moon. Although it's only around 164 feet wide, this unusual object moves in a twisty way around Earth, sometimes venturing 100 times farther away than our more familiar moon. Imagine a dance partner who swirls and twirls around, yet always stays in step with you. That's how Ben Sharkey, a PhD candidate at the University of Arizona and the main voice behind the report, described it. He said to Time magazine, "It's this peculiar cosmic ballet." But where did this mini-moon come from? Some believe it might be a fragment of an asteroid, while others speculate that it could be a piece of our main moon. How did they even spot this dimly lit object in the vast sky? Thanks to a NASA-operated telescope stationed in Hawaii, scientists caught a glimpse of it. To study it further, they used a special monocular telescope that amplified its faint glow, allowing them to gather more details. Interestingly, samples taken from this mini-moon closely resemble those retrieved from our main moon in 1971. This suggests that, if it indeed originated from the moon, it might have been chipped off by a collision with a space rock. Its name? Kamo'oalawa. And this discovery doesn't just highlight its existence, but points to the possibility that Kamo'oalawa might be a tiny chunk of our very own moon. Sharkey, when delving deeper into the matter, noted, "Given what we know, it's not hard to believe. It's like a cosmic fingerprint that stands out, even after enduring billions of years of space weather and micro-meteorite strikes." But why is this significant? Our main moon is pockmarked with craters, which indicates that lunar fragments might have been thrown into space. Some of these fragments could still be orbiting Earth, just like Kamo'oalawa. Kamo'oalawa orbits the Sun at distances ranging between 0.90 and 1.10 astronomical units, with one astronomical unit being approximately 93 million miles. In fact, its unique orbit makes Kamo'oalawa one of the most remarkable near-Earth objects we've discovered so far. But Kamo'oalawa's orbit isn't just a simple circle. It weaves, twists, and turns over decades. Sometimes it gets a little closer to our planet, but it never strays too far. Earth's gravity ensures that. It's like an invisible leash that keeps Kamo'oalawa always close by, never letting it wander more than 100 times the distance of our primary moon. There's a particular distance, about 38 times the gap between Earth and our moon, where a sort of magnetic pull, a cosmic force, kicks in. This keeps the little moon from getting any closer. It's fascinating to imagine the delicate balance of Kamo'oalawa's never-ending circling around Earth, getting nearer and then moving away. Yet it's believed that its stay with us might be short-lived. Predictions suggest that in about 300 years, Kamo'oalawa will break away from its orbit with Earth and journey into the vastness of space. A glimpse into its past tells us that on December 27, 1923, Kamo'oalawa was a mere 7.7 million miles from Earth. But projections for the future, say by the late May of 2369, hint that it will have drifted twice as far. This asteroid will be 186,411,358 miles away from Earth. The date May 2369 is like a milestone or checkpoint that scientists use. They've made calculations on the asteroid's path and found that by this particular month and year, the asteroid will have moved to a certain distance from Earth. It's like marking a spot on a timeline to help us understand where the asteroid will be in the future. Whatever lies ahead for this intriguing celestial traveler, we wish it a cosmic voyage filled with wonders. But let's talk about Earth's other space visitors. Our planet is a magnet for asteroids and comets, swift-moving space rocks that sometimes come dangerously close. Most of these celestial bodies pass by unnoticed, but a select few have the potential to wreak havoc. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has been keeping a close watch on these near-Earth objects. Of the large and potentially threatening ones, about 40 have been detected so far. Encounters with these asteroids mark Earth's history, and future visits are inevitable. The big question is, how prepared are we as a species to handle such challenges? To better understand the risks, let's define near-Earth objects. It's an asteroid or comet that comes within 120 million miles of the Sun. When an object, especially one with a diameter of at least 460 feet, comes within 4.6 million miles of Earth, it's deemed potentially hazardous. Imagine the damage if such a massive body collided with our planet. It could decimate entire cities, and in worst-case scenarios, even threaten life as we know it. With the immense universe above, it's humbling to think about our place in it and the cosmic forces at play. Our constant relationship with celestial bodies like Kamo'oalawa reminds us of the beauty, mystery, and dangers of the universe we inhabit. About 65 million years ago, one of history's most catastrophic events shook our planet. Imagine a rock 6 miles wide, plummeting from space and crashing into what we now call the Yucatan Peninsula. This enormous collision led to the tragic end of most living creatures, including the mighty dinosaurs. But it's not just these enormous space rocks that pose a danger. In 1908, an asteroid the size of a football field crashed into Siberia's Tunguska River. The impact was so fierce that it knocked down around 80 million trees across an area as big as Connecticut. A century later, in 2013, a small asteroid about the size of a house exploded over the Russian city of Chelyabinsk. This explosion, comparable to 30 Hiroshima bombs, injured over 1,100 people and cost the city a staggering $33 million. Now, something's coming our way. On Valentine's Day in 2046, the sky might have a surprise for us. An asteroid, as vast as a football field, ominously named 2023 DW, looms with a faint possibility of intersecting Earth's path. Both the National Aeronautics and Space Administration and the European Space Agency have cast wary eyes upon it. Though its threat remains low on the Torino scale, its shadow suggests an unpredictable event. While it might miss our planet by over 1 million miles, its mere presence serves as a chilling reminder of our vulnerability. As of 2023, astronomers have spotted 28,266 asteroids zooming close to Earth. Of these, over 10,000 are big enough to cause significant destruction, and 808 are colossal, spanning at least half a mile across. Each week, about 30 new near-Earth asteroids are discovered, yet some manage to surprise us. In the past decade, several asteroids, including one as big as a football stadium and another the size of a jumbo jet, zipped close by our planet. These were spotted just days or even hours before they passed. Now let's delve back into the enigmatic world of the Moon, where Earth isn't alone in cosmic companionship. It boasts not just one, but several celestial friends among the stars. This isn't a real moon. It's a small rock only 50 feet wide that moves with Earth around the Sun. Some call it a quasi-moon because it behaves a bit like a moon, but is free to follow its own path. The big telescope in Hawaii was the first to spot it. Adrian Coffinet, an expert, checked its path and found out that this rock has been with us for a very long time, like an old friend. But here's the good news: it won't hit us. It just likes to stay close to us, moving around in space. Some scientists even think rocks like this could help astronauts practice for bigger trips like going to Mars. When a spaceship flies close to a big object, gravity can pull the spaceship and make it go faster and change its direction without using much fuel. This method saves money and resources. It's like a slingshot in space. By understanding how to use the slingshot effect, we can travel to far places in space in a smarter, cheaper, and quicker way. Now, why do some of these space rocks elude detection? Earth's rotation sometimes hides or slows down the appearance of moving asteroids. This blind spot is a concern. Case in point, in 2008, astronomers spotted a small asteroid a mere 19 hours before it hit Sudan. Plus, the recent discovery of a massive 1.2-mile-wide asteroid suggests that bigger threats might still be lurking. So how do we safeguard our planet? Think of planetary defense as buying insurance for your car or home. The odds of an enormous asteroid destroying life as we know it are low, but the risk isn't zero. Just one asteroid over 460 feet wide can wreak havoc on a global scale. An even larger one could lead to mass extinctions, like what the dinosaurs faced. Though such a catastrophic event might not happen in the next few decades, the potential exists. If we prioritize and invest in protecting our planet from these cosmic threats, we can ensure a safer future for all its inhabitants. If we had the technology to deflect or deter potentially hazardous asteroids, what methods would you suggest? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.